Georgia. It's cold outside. I was coming in not even to do anything, but I got a delivery from Standard of all these little test glaze samples, 1 pound test batches of, and these are already mixed, but these just came in. And so I'm too excited, and I wanted to make labels for the buckets to mix them in. I thought it'd be fun to go live. So feel free to settle in, hang out. I'm just gonna be live, not mixing, labeling these glazes. And I already know that one's gonna go in that one. I don't know about y'all, but it's just so fun to get new supplies and materials and to get organized, to have labels and containers. I need a few more. I opened the studio not even a year ago, and to be honest, I just usually glaze everything in white because it goes with everything white. It's a neutral color. It's sleek, it's contemporary. I just love white. And the reality is other people, and it's a community studio, other people want color options. So I've been working to try to develop a glaze palette of options beyond white, and started by going to the clay store and see what they had available. I like to just buy the dry goods and add water, like it's already mixed. That's what I prefer. And it turns out buying commercial glazes is not the most cost-effective way. So then we were trying to find our own recipes and then having them mixed for us. And then they're just not always reliable. So I was so thrilled when Standard Clay Company, I did not know that they even made glazes, to be honest. Turns out they do. And these are all from Standard Clay Company. So not only am I excited to try out these new materials and palette, but I'm excited to have a more cohesive, organized, repeatable palette. Whereas before I was just kind of testing, results are always kind of changing. I bought these little buckets. Turns out these are a great size. I wasn't sure if they'd be too big or too small. They won't open up very easily. I should probably take my jacket off, especially if I was to start mixing. But again, today, I wasn't even supposed to come in today, but then we did, and we're here, and this delivery came. So why not go ahead and get the label maker out and get these buckets organized for the next step. Okay, so I should put the lid on. And my studio is in Atlanta, Georgia, and I have lots of fun, exciting things brewing that I've started telling some people, but I'm trying not to really talk too much until things are more official. But lots of fun things happening. Opened not even a year ago. And we're full. All of our classes are full. We had a wait list for some of our time slots. Great. All right, so here we go. Now we're going to get in a little system. Here we go. I had never owned a label maker until owning the studio. Hope I'm not. Okay, this is, I'm putting the number 1119 white. Print. 2 copies. Okay, I need to get scissors. Grab those. And put this aside. Do the next one. 10, 6, 7, brown. Print, 2 copies, print. I like these because it slices right down the middle. Now, I did ask them to send a few different whites because I do love a white, and it's, believe it or not, hard to find a good white. And I usually do a glossy white, but I've also ask them to send a matte white, a satin white, different whites, just to see. Okay, that one's, maybe I'll put it in there. Okay. Cut the brown. Cut brown. And I'll do mottled blue. Clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mottled pink. I'm excited for this one. Brown goes in. Label goes on the top. And on the side. Cut. Cut. And then clear, we'll do this one, 12, 16, stone, blue, print, print. This can go in, get a little rhythm going. I'm wondering if we'll be able to see these results and get them ordered and mixed in time for this 8 weeks to use them, or if I need to re-up what we have. Stone blue. This will go in. This is so exciting. See, I'm just putting the label on the top and the side. Okay, clear. 12, 6, 6, satin, white. Print, 2 copies. Dry goods. Cut off some of this extra. These are standard glazes. If you're just tuning in, settle in with us live here on YouTube. I have a bunch of instructional videos too. If you're a pottery person, check out my other videos. I've enjoyed just going live as I am doing things around the studio. Satin white. Oh, this is so excited. I'm just hoping I'm not mistyping some of these. Blue. Sapphire. 2 copies. I can snip off the end. Okay, next, 1226, 1226, mink, brown, trans, I don't know if that means translucent. Print 2 copies. I would love, if you're still watching this or if you tune in now, I would love in the comments if you shared your favorite glazes, specifically if you use these standard glazes. I'm new to them. These are the mid-range glazes. You can go to their website, Standard Clay Company, and they'll have their glaze page. So I'm just prepping ahead, putting them in the container labeled. So we've got all these. I already actually mixed a batch that they sent us that will need to get, mixed again. Obviously, they've been sitting, but got a whole bunch of glazes to test. All right. 1198. Layering glaze. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. Okay. Print 2 copies. Print. So excited. Layering glaze, lid, label. The thing with glazes is that I find is I really hate, I hate testing and figuring it out. It's kind of fun. It's just if you have time to do it, which I guess we're making time because we have to do this. So this is kind of fun. But glazing, it's like so nice once you know your glazes. You know what they're going to do. And at this point, I don't know what any of these do. So it's a little exciting and not stressful, but just a lot ahead of us before we feel smooth and confident with these glazes. So they sent me another sapphire, blue sapphire, 1240, and this is 1240 blue sapphire. So okay, 1240 blue sapphire. Sapphire, one more. Clear, clear, clear. This is the 532 white. Print 2 copies. Did I tell y'all I've never had a label maker before? Love this label maker. Use it for our student shells. Whoops, almost put it upside down. Last one. Wait. 532. All right, so we have a few whites. Now, all of these, let me throw this away. It just fell everywhere. I need a broom. All right, now we need to do a system of like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many do we have here? So many is that? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18, 19, 20. 20. We have 20 of them. So we could do the alphabet. Should we do that? Letter them. Do letter A, print. I have a better idea. We can do B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Oop, text full. Okay. Print 2 copies. Let's see what you do. All right. A. So this will be A, and then this cut. Just put these on. And then when we do our textiles, we can use the letters. Oh. Start there and then go there. Okay. I'm getting so organized. If you know me, aren't you so impressed that I've cut labels, that I am organizing things, especially glaze test? If you know, you know. All right, those are all those letters. If you're just tuning in, I am so excited here in Molly Sanders Ceramic Studio, Atlanta, Georgia, because I am about to test a whole new palette of glazes. And from these, I hope to convert all of my other glazes to these glazes. I wonder if I should have done A with an A name, B with like blue. L can go with layering. We'll put the B with the blue. H. Just go sun white D. D. I mean, look, letters on the lid and the side, the colors. Who am I? Those need to be mixed. H. This needs to be mixed. K. Oh man, put it on upside down. Okay. B. Needs to be mixed. I. Iron red. Can be I. G. We've got granny apple. J. All of these sea mist, white, sapphire, white glossy will just be J. O. Orange. N. Mink. I guess that should be M. I have Mediterranean too. O. L. Needs to be mixed. C. With clear. Seems obvious. C. P. Can be maybe sapphire, because there's P's in sapphire. K. We've got on transparent lid top. E. C. Should have done the letter C on sea mist. Mediterranean white sapphire. I feel like we'll do E. White. E. White. F. F. Could be white, brown. J. F. I. P. G. All right, so we also still need just making labels if you're joining me live at the studio. So now I'm going to do Q, R, S, T, E. Is that enough? W. Print 2 copies. Print. All right, so F shouldn't be too hard. F. Just do Mediterranean. All right, put this G on here. G. Granny Smith apple, already mixed. N. Mink brown trans. I think that means it's translucent. needs to be mixed. P. Oh, look at my phone in case. Okay, just gotta make sure I hear it. I'm hoping to have a little meeting. I, J. Okay. P, labeled. E, cut. And final batch of labeling. If you just got here, welcome. Molly Sander here, coming to you live from Molly Sander Ceramic Studio here in Adair Park, Atlanta, Georgia, where we hand build, we wheel throw. We have one-time classes. We have 8-week classes. We end with an art show for our students. And we have big news coming. But previously, this has kind of been our glaze palette. These little cylinders show our test tiles. And we've been kind of hodgepodging where we're getting them from, the recipes that we're using. And I'm so excited because all of these little buckets are little samples from standard glaze. And my hope is that through mixing these up, testing them, combining them with the other colors, overlapping and such, that we can get rid of all the ones we already have and start a fresh, cohesive palette of glaze colors for our studio. Q. So I'm just trying to label. It's upside down. Label these. Some of them have been mixed. Some need to be mixed. The test tiles are actually in the bisque kiln right now. We're testing also 2 different clay bodies. Okay, white. This needs to be mixed. And they just come in these little bags, these little 1-pound bags, and these are from Standard. So I'm taking the bags and I'm labeling both the container and the lid with the name of the glaze, and then I'm labeling them all A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, you know, etc. to when we do our overlapping. So we can be like, this is R over top of S. Okay, well, what glazes are those? Instead of having to longhand write all of these combinations. R, brown. And I'm not usually this organized, so I am excited. Some of them I had already mixed. Some of them just came in the mail today, or I just got them today. I think they were actually mailed out earlier, but just got them. Now we're going to get these mixed up. Not today. Well, maybe today. S. And then the last, oh shoot. I put an S on one and an S on the other. These are both S, lid and the top. This one is already mixed. And this one is already mixed. I'm so excited. I usually just dip everything in white. And so it is tricky to find the white that I like. But then on top of that, just getting organized with having samples of what these look like. All right, so all of those are labeled. These are extra. I can put these aside. Then should we go see if the test tiles are ready? Get these off of the floor, these little scraps. All right. These in the trash. And that's it. So all of my buckets have been labeled. And these need to get mixed up with some water. And then these have been mixed. They'll need to get mixed again. And let's go check the kiln room. Let's see what's happening in here. Here we go. Everything's complete. The bisque is a little too hot to unload, but this one is complete and is a fun glaze kiln to get unloaded. So you can see some of our current glazes that we've got. And I wonder if I can put y'all, I don't know where I can put y'all. I want to open this up. Okay. We had a student from our holiday class bubble glaze, and then he forgot to put the clear glaze. He never put a glaze, so he just did under glazes. So he refired these. So these are out. That's exciting. These are mine from my artist in residency. I gave myself here at the studio. Oh, this is the new clay body we're testing out. Let's see it fired. You can kind of see it looks a little more gray. Hard to tell. Looks like it bubbled a little bit. That's a cute little dish. Little dishes. Texture. Look at this little glaze combo. This is from one of our students, Mel, who loves trying out different glaze combinations. And I love when she does because I get to see what they look like. This charcuterie board, I loved it. And look, 3 cracks. 3. There's one when it came out of the bisque. Now there's 3. Okay, let's see this one. Look at that. Serving bowl. Love this. Okay, we had a student mug here. 2 vases I made. Here. Small lid to one of the vases. And these big vases I love too, and they also got a little hairline crack right there. When somebody listen, look, that glaze came out nice. The jade. Let's see. These are the kids. Oh, I've got to go send an email. The kids' class pieces came out. Cute. All right, this is what I want to see. The lids don't quite fit how I was anticipating. Ooh. Ah. Look at that one. What's this? This is the kids' piece. Oh, I wonder if all the kids' handprints are in this layer below. Let's see. Man, these lids really do need to get fired together, huh? All right, I want to see these trays that I made with the kids for the kids class. We glaze fire on cookies so that glazes don't run onto the kiln shelf. They have saved us quite a few times. Okay, let's see. Oh, cute. Cute. I mean, that is worth it, I think. Look at how cute that is. Look at these. Just do a handprint workshop. So cute. Look, they're picked clear. You can kind of see the handprint. It could have maybe had a little more impression, but it's bare. His hand's there. You can feel it. Just sweet, I think. All right, I'm gonna leave that there. Might peek in here. Clear. And then I can just fill in. This way. I don't know if y'all can see me, but I am covering back up these vents after firing. I have these little covers to put on the vents to help keep the heat from just leaving. Oh, hey, Sax. I'm live. Just unloaded some pieces. Look at the kids' little trays.
Those are the kids' work.
Yeah, that was the kids' work. This was a one-time workshop piece. I think that's so cute.
Kids made those.
Kids made these.
Oh, those. I thought you were
These.
saying they made those.
How cute is that?
Are they hot?
They're warm. All right, are we ready? I am, I think. Did you see I got all those glazes labeled? I'll bring. So this is our glaze room, or kiln room, I was just putting the covers on the vents. There's Saxton. And we can turn this light out now. I think everything's off. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch y'all at the next live. We got a lot done today. Labeling all of our glazes to come. Test tiles are still in the kiln cooling. And we'll get those mixed up soon. See y'all next time. One more shot of the studio. Look at this. Come take a class with us.